Hey, what's up, guys? Wanted to do a video about some more records. I wanted to talk about some more records. I'm going to talk about a record that I've had for a while, and then, whoops, I don't want to drop that. And then I'm going to talk about a record that I just got last week, which I'm pretty excited about. It's probably my favorite record of the year so far. Mutoid Man could top that at any rate. So the first record I want to talk about is The Sword, Warp Riders. This is a psychedelic rock, stoner rock, sci-fi space opera. I'm not even going to pretend to know what the story is about, but it's great music. It's a gatefold LP. It's only got one record, but I do like the storybook aspect of it. Very 70s to me. You can see that. Very 70s to me, the way that this artwork is. And very book-like. I don't know. It's very book-like to me. And the way, I don't know if this is a sticker or if it's embossed, but like the picture is kind of raised a little bit and just has a nice texture to it. I know that's weird, but it's true. So the story is broken into two parts, and part one is on side A and part two is on side B. Part one is the Archer and the Orb, and part two is the Android and the Sword. I know basically it's a guy that is, he's gotten stranded or his crew left him or whatever, and he's flying around space trying to figure stuff out. I got some dust on this guy, I need to clean him off. He's trying to figure stuff out. He comes across some witches or something. That's about all I've been able to decipher. But the music is really good. Vocals are pretty good. I found out about The Sword through a friend of mine, Joe Peacock, who's famous on the internet, and he just put out a new book, and he's a hilarious dude, and you should check out his new book. I'll put a link to where you can check that out, and check out his other writings as well in the notes probably. But at any rate, he was all up on The Sword, especially Warp Riders. And then a couple months after that, I had a $10 gift card to Best Buy. I live out in the boonies, so there's not really one around me. And so I was looking on bestbuy.com, and they actually have a surprising amount of good records on bestbuy.com, and they're pretty good prices, and they have free shipping. So I picked this up for $10, man. And that's great. I mean, for this album to be $10, it was amazing. It'd be a good $10 CD, much less a $10 vinyl. So the shipping was good. Came to me just fine. It was a couple of, in the, like, top here, it was kind of ripped up a little bit, but it doesn't bother me too much. Now that I look at it, it kind of bugs me. But the album that I really want to talk about is Earthless from the Ages. And I am in love with this record right now. The artwork is pretty nice. I know the guy that did this did a bunch of other stuff, including a Queens of the Stone Age record, but I'm not sure. But there's the insert. Pretty cool. It does come with a download card. Now, Earthless puts together these 20-minute plus tracks, and they are they're just epic. And not in an overused sense of the term, but they are just epic. Guitar solos that go for like 8 minutes and never get boring. So, you know, the songs are long, with the exception of one. The third track is 5 minutes. So side A has one track on it, and that's it. Side B has 2 tracks. It's got a longer track and then a 5-minute track. And then side C and D are dedicated to one track. It's just too big to fit on one side of the record. And so let me show you this. It's supposedly limited edition. I don't know how many, but I think it's limited to the first pressing. You got clear gold. Just take that out and look at it. I mean, that's just a beautiful looking record. And it sounds really good too. The Sword definitely sounds like it was mixed for vinyl. Earthless, I don't know if it was mixed for vinyl or not, but it's still got a good sound. It's a really good sound. And funny enough, my son, one of my sons, he actually really likes this record a lot. He's 4, but he really likes it for some reason. So this usually stays. I have a console stereo from the 70s that I fixed up and refurbished, and so it usually stays up there. So at any rate, yeah, this is probably record of the year for me so far. Mutoid Man comes out on Black Friday, and we'll see about that one. But the Mutoid Man has Converge and Cave In it, and I've heard a couple tracks off of that, and that one looks really good. That sounds really good. But at any rate, Earthless, if you haven't heard about these guys, and I found out about them, a friend of mine clued me onto a website called slyvinyl.com, and I guess they release stuff as well, but he was going to get this other thing. He's into sort of like the indie electropop stuff, and he was going to get this other thing, so I was kind of looking around Sly Vinyl and came across this band called Earthless, and the artwork looked really good, so I checked out their older releases, and Sonic Prayer, and there's another one that's escaping me right now. But it was really phenomenal stuff, so I was like, this, you know, I definitely want to get this one on vinyl, and I'm glad I did. It was well worth it. $18, $20, something like that on Amazon. Good stuff. So that's what I got for the day, and probably be coming back with some more videos, a couple records that I want to show, maybe some Skinny Puppy stuff. I might even get into some Kiss stuff a little bit. I know that might turn some people off, but it's fun, you know, whatever. So at any rate, hope you guys are doing well, and keep spinning records. See you later.